Hi friends, today I wanted to talk to you guys about this device. What is it? As it says on the packet, the SoloShot 3 automatically track, film and edit. That's right, it's a camera that follows you around and films you, automatically tracking you as you go. I have been a long and frustrated user of these devices, and so I was kind of excited that this latest iteration had come out, promising to fix all the previous model's issues. Speaking of the previous model, this is the SoloShot 2. I've long been a frustrated user of this device. When it works, it's pretty good. However, configuring the 2 was nothing short of an exercise in frustration. By the time you got it working, whatever you were planning to film had long since flown south, or you simply just gave up in frustration. What was great about the 2 was that it didn't come with the camera, or this model didn't come with the camera. You could put whatever camera you like on top, and so you could have as high quality video as you like. So with the latest version, the 3, currently they don't have a separate camera model. They have 2 models, a cheaper camera and in this case the more expensive camera with a longer zoom on it. It's been almost 3 years in development with constant emails from SoloShot saying any minute now for years. So it's finally arrived and I'm pretty excited. So today I took it out and gave it a test. Here's the device itself. Basically it goes on a tripod. It comes with a little dongle, which is the GPS side of it. So the GPS, you can either put it on the object you're filming, like if you're filming a car driving around, you can put it on the car, or if it's you on a skateboard or a surfboard or whatever dangerous activity you want to film, you can just strap it on your arm and it'll work from there. In this model, setting up is simplicity in itself. It's got a nice little touch screen on the back, if you can see it there, which just makes configuring it a breeze. And then you pair it with the dongle that comes with it. You can actually pair it with more than one dongle if you like. And then you start it tracking. And here I am out at the park, and this is me starting it tracking. And so it does a little dance for a minute or two while it looks for GPS signals from both the dongle and the camera, and then away you go. So today what I did was I actually attached the dongle to little Tui, my beautiful assistant here, because I figured that would be a pretty good test of this thing's ability to track, because Tui's pretty fast, and if it can track her, it can track anything. What I did was, first of all, I put it on a low tripod because I figured Tui's pretty short, it'd probably work better there, but that didn't seem to work. So then I extended the tripod up to 5 feet, and it suddenly sprang into action. And so the first thing I did was walked in front of it with the dongle, and it immediately saw me and started tracking me. Then I attached the dongle to Tui and set the drone off. So what I did was I flew the drone around in different directions, to and from the camera, side to side, and it did a pretty impressive job of tracking Tui. You know, she's making pretty erratic movements as she chases the drone around, and while it's not always with her, it's good enough, you know. It zoomed in on her as she moved further away, and it came closer, and you know, it loses track of her every now and then, but quickly catches up. And she's moving at a fair clip. It was pretty impressive to see the camera keep up with her movements, especially since she's shaking that dongle around all over the place. So impressive to see. It works very well. You notice that it loses focus a little bit here and there, but that can be forgiven. You know, it's doing its best, and overall, most exercises are not going to be as erratic as Tui running around chasing the drone. So I think this is a pretty severe test for it, which on the whole I give it pass marks for. So, well, I give it high marks for being easy to set up and very easy to use, and doing a decent job of tracking complex moving objects. It does have a shortcoming. So close to being a good product. Yes, that is the camera. What I'm talking about is, if you look at the footage I took today, it looks a little washed out. The contrast is poor, the color saturation is weak, and the sharpness needs improving. It looks a little bit like the image quality you used to get out of 1990s webcams. And its problems don't stop there, because most of those things can actually be fixed in post-processing. What can't be fixed in post-processing, however, is poor image quality, and in particular artifacts around moving objects. And unfortunately, this is a camera designed to follow moving objects. What I'm talking about here is, if you look at Tui, or whenever the camera is panning, you start to see artifacts around things. And It's most noticeable when the camera is actually still. When this camera is still, everything is very sharp. But as soon as something moves or Tui moves in the frame or the camera itself starts panning, you start seeing the blurriness, sharpness go away and artifacts start coming in. Whatever compression this camera is using to deal with moving objects, it's not doing a good job, which is unfortunate for a camera designed to track moving objects. But hey, maybe I'm being a bit harsh because I'm a bit OCD about image quality. I think most people will be perfectly happy with the image quality out of this camera. And hey, it's still doing its party trick. It's tracking a moving object, which is pretty damn cool. If you're looking for a robot camera that can track you while you're doing something stupid, this might be the product for you. Any questions you might have about this product, you can put them in the comments below. And I thank you guys for watching as always. See you in the next one.